Hey guys, and welcome back to Fenrir here, and today we are with my beautiful English Mastiff puppy Eileen, and a lot of you that have been following us on Instagram have been really curious about how I've been able to get Eileen so comfortable with our new addition to the farm, which is our chickens. And today I want to show you how we achieve that. Now, this is going to be one of those things where it's not as clear cut as I do this and this and then this. The reason this works so well for me, the reason I was able to get Eileen to be completely accepting of the chickens and to not bother them and to at most be a little bit playful just because she's a puppy, is built on the principle of leadership. I preach about it all the time, but when we go into this paddock where the chickens are, we need to go in with calm, consistent leadership. It sounds like hippie woo-woo stuff when we talk about the energy, but if I go into this pen pent up and here we go, I hope she doesn't kill the chickens, and my anxiety spikes, my adrenaline spikes. If there's dogs out there that can sense cancer, or when people are about to have panic attacks, or even training dogs to be able to detect the Rona, trust me, they can tell whether the favourite person in the world is a bit stressed. And if they think you're stressed, they're going to think that they need to step in and deal with it. So when we go through this paddock right now, we go in with calm, consistent energy. And then on top of that, because of the foundations of socialisation that we've built with Eileen, it's been a very straightforward process that we're going to go and show you now. Now, this is going to be a 3-part series. I'm going to show you how I did it with Eileen today. Then in the next video, I'm going to show you how I do it with my foster puppy, who has an incredibly high prey drive, because the principle's a little bit different. And then I'm going to show you how I do it with my hunting dog, Sully, who is bred to chase, retrieve, and bring back dead birds. And each one of those things is going to require a different protocol and a different process, but all of them are built on top of the foundations of leadership. So without further ado, let's go straight in. The chickens are doing their thing over by the paddock. This is come on, buddy. Come on, Eileen. So we come in nice and calm. Eileen respects threshold manners, and she knows how to respect when we come in. As you can see, she's very happy-go-lucky. At no point is she being stressed, and she knows where the chickens are. This would be the easy point now where she spotted the chickens for me to now start to panic. But because I remain calm, and we've built this process up over time, she knows to stay calm. Now, she also knows that the chicken food is quite the delicacy for her, apparently. So we're going to keep this up out of the way, but we're going to walk round and I'm going to get close to the chickens, and hopefully Eileen will come and follow us. And the reason I brought this out, because this is going to be your best tool, is in terms of a long line. I can do this off lead because I can control Eileen with energy and relationship and communication. So she knows those chickens are there, yet she's interested in me. She's looking up to me for guidance and direction. And this is a very, very real life example and real life proof of my philosophy around leadership, around a dog that would look up to you for guidance and direction. And she knows that because I'm remaining calm, that she needs to remain calm. When we first brought her in, we did it on a long line slip lead. Same process. We came in, relaxed, popping her head over, relaxed and calm. And if at any point her energy levels came too high, she lunged towards the chickens. I made a very quick, minor pop on the slip lead, paired with my verbal correction to let her know, no, that's not acceptable. Then she goes, oh, sorry. And then she looks up to me and she follows my guidance and direction. So when I go over towards the chickens and I'm remaining calm around the chickens, she's following my lead. She's observing my lead, that I'm calm and relaxed around the chickens, and therefore she needs to be. If I'm in here panicking and getting all excited, that's going to rub off onto the dogs, but it's so incredibly important. But Erin, this is Erin. They're all named after the females in the office, but this is another good example. So I can go over and they've just observed me interacting with the chickens. Eileen, and she knows that these are my chickens, they belong to me, and that I'm looking after these chickens and I'm remaining calm around these chickens, so she needs to remain calm around these chickens. At no point have we had to be heavy-handed, at no point have we had to discipline with kind of extreme type of violence. We just remain calm and assertive, and at any point I have deemed Eileen's response to be unacceptable around the chickens, I let her know, hey, no, that's not acceptable. But that's with a very, very minor verbal correction. But we remain calm. So I've got no bother about her being interested by them. To ask her to not bother by them whatsoever would be an unrealistic expectation of any dog. They've got their coop, they know to go in there if they feel risky at any point, and that was a lovely example. When she was curious about it, and she went after them to go and see them, it would be easy for me to panic and start to flap, but that panicking energy is only going to make that worse. So we remain calm. If at any point she decided to try and do something silly, I'd have come in with a stern verbal correction, and we've only built to this point where she's off lead because we built up with a lead to guarantee success, and now we're at a point where I've been able to guarantee success. And as you've seen, even when she's interested by him, all she's doing is kind of following him around. That was a very basic kind of socialization protocol. We built it up gradually. I've always been in here with them when she's in here with them, to lead by example, to lead with calm, relaxed, loving energy that all the animals here are my animals and are part of our pack, and we need to look after them. This shelter that's being built at the minute is for the alpacas that are going to be joining us soon. We've got pigs going in just over there, and the protocol will be exactly the same. The dogs will come in with me and they'll observe my calm, assertive energy. They'll observe that I'm being relaxed and calm around these animals, and that I'm feeding these animals, and that I'm watering these animals, and that I'm interacting with these animals with an energy of care and love. And my expectation of you is for you to follow that same kind of energy of care and love. And if you don't, and if at any point like now, she's just curious. Beautiful example. Just calm, observing them. Does it mean the chickens are going to like her? No, not so much. But even that, something that would usually create a prey response because they're flapping and panicking, Eileen knows just to be calm and relaxed and observe them. And that's absolutely fine. And that's the essence of calm, consistent leadership, seen with a beautiful example like this. Now we've got Puppy to a similar position. That's my foster puppy who has an incredibly high prey drive. She's going to be coming out here next, and we're going to film a video with her of how she can also be off lead around the chickens. That required a slightly different process, and I'm going to talk you through that in the next video for if you've got a dog with an extremely high prey drive. We're going to show you how you go about it with that. That's how you do it with a dog with low prey drive. You just lead by example with calm, assertive energy. For a dog with high prey drive, same thing applies, but you just add a couple of extra little tips and tricks I'm going to help you out with in the next video. So hopefully that was helpful. A lot of you guys have wanted to see that. It's a difficult video to make because it's not necessarily a step by step. It is more around assertive leadership and energy and being a calm, consistent leader around all your animals, not just your dogs. But absolutely, you can get dogs of all different variety of prey drives and drives to be happy and content around other animals, providing it's built on leadership on your part. And remember, leadership is love.